Hey guys, this is AJ22 coming today with some more Skyrim, and we're back with Marius here, and he's meant to show this off. He's got the armor that he took off of that raider yesterday on, and additionally he has a black fur hood and a black fur traveler's cloak that he can wear, and I think he looks pretty cool like that. He isn't going to wear all of this stuff all the time, but it is a pretty cold day. The armor that he ordered is not in yet, but he's actually not going to worry about that. If he ever comes back to town, he'll worry about it then, but as of right now, that's weird. As of right now, he's not going to worry about it because he is anxious to give this whole adventuring thing a try. I did, just to show this off for a second, did switch throwing knife mods. I switched to Death from Afar, which is a much more comprehensive mod. It uses a few more scripts, which is why I was hesitant to use it. But I think it's going to be better, and I still don't know why that keeps coming up. I'm going to have to deal with that. I have it set as 3, so I can switch to range there, and then I have a melee standard equip set over here that will change me back to these things afterwards, which will let me switch back and forth between those things quickly, and I can of course parry while dual wielding thanks to the dual wield parry mod. It's a very unconventional fighting style for me. It's something I haven't really ever tried before, but I think it's gonna be fun. I've played Skyrim so many times with so many different characters at this point. I need something new and interesting to keep it new and interesting. I love the game. I love the lore. I love the world. I just... It gets boring after a while just doing the same stuff over and over again. Alright, so we're going to head to that shipwreck over there if we can, because it seems to be not that far away. We are going to have to pass by this little island with the ruin on it, though, which is going to be interesting. Marius has never been over this way. He's always kind of wanted to come over this way, but he's never actually done it. So let's head past this little lover's retreat here. Can I reactivate this fire? No, I guess I can't. I don't have Frostfall installed. I have Campfires installed, because Marius has lived his entire life in the coldest part of Skyrim. I would imagine he would know how to protect himself from the cold well enough that I don't feel like Frostfall is necessary for this playthrough, because Frostfall, you eventually get frost resists and stuff anyway, based on how much time you spend in the cold. Like, the whole principle behind it is that you're not prepared for the cold because you're not actually from Skyrim. That's not true of Marius, so I'm just not worrying about it. I'm going with campfires instead, so that I do have a really good camping mod. I'm gonna have to swim, aren't I? This is gonna suck. This looks like the narrowest area. Anyway, what was I saying? I do have a comprehensive camping mod installed. Quick save real quick, because I can. But I don't have to worry about the hypothermia thing. Looks like there might actually be people here, so I'm gonna go into sneak mode and put my weapon away just in case these aren't hostiles. Because Marius is not a murderer. He isn't going to want to kill people just to kill them. He doesn't seem hostile. Deacus.
Yes.
Just looks like random guy. I don't think I've ever actually found this shipwreck then. Because I don't remember any of this. Yeah, this is all owned stuff. He's not a bad guy, apparently. I am going to go discover the shipwreck, though. Maybe if I, like, swim down in there, there's something. Come on. Apparently not. Get some air. Anything on this side? Nope. Well, that was a boring shipwreck. I was kind of hoping that would be more exciting with like raiders or bandits. Playing a lot of Fallout 4 lately with like bandits and stuff, but apparently it's not. So there's Winterhold over there. We're actually not that far off. And there's other things we could do. We could go check out the ruin, I guess, while we're here. This I am going to keep my weapons out for, though. How do I get up here? Shadows. I'm working on getting the shadow striping fixed. It just hasn't quite happened yet. I apologize for that. I apologize to myself as well. I can't get up that way. I really hate the shadows in this game. They're super terrible. There's probably a better way up than this, but what would Skyrim be without exploiting really weird pathing and land and stuff? That's just awful. Look at that. Alright, so I don't see anything of interest. It looks like just some ruins poking out of the snow. Yeah. So let's head back towards town and then head over to that other shipwreck in the other direction. There it is over there. And I'm not going to make you guys sit here and listen to me that entire way. I will go ahead and cut to when we're a little bit closer. I think I just saw a rabbit. Rabbit would be good for a hot meal, but it's going to run away apparently. Yeah. Alright, well, we're almost back there. There's the shipwreck over that way. Lots of shipwrecks along the Sea of Ghosts. That's... I think that's where it gets its name, if I'm not mistaken. What am I sneaking around that my sneak is actually going up? Is it the rabbit? I guess it's the freaking rabbit. Alright, whatever. Ha, gotcha. Take your rabbit leg. Yeah. Did I just level up from that? Really? Alright, well, this is as good a time as any to talk about what I've chosen for my level ups in this game. First of all, I'm gonna I think I'm mostly gonna pick stamina because I am gonna be fairly stealthy and I am gonna be doing a lot of dual wielding power attacks. But I do have what's it called? Ordinator, I think. The perk overhaul that's like all the rage right now. So there's tons and tons of perks in here. I don't know any of them. One-handed mastery. Look at all those. I'm gonna work on one-handed first, I think. That I love that. Anyway, is there still dual wielding stuff in this? Probably. It's fine. Boom. Alright, so now my attacks are a little better. I'm gonna have to do some more swimming, obviously. Ah, frickin' horkers. Well, hey, I'm armored now. And I've got these spiffy new throwing knives. That's not working. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. There's a slight delay on it. That's going to be annoying. was it? There we go. That took all of my stamina. Wow, okay. They're coming. They're all coming. Good thing these things are really slow. Alright, got one. Oh, jeez. They're like right on me. Okay. Back up a second. Get a better position on them. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. I never actually hotkeyed my restoration spell, did I? Did better against them yesterday when I didn't have armor on and I was all worried. Jeez. See, okay, I get that they're big and bulky and whatever, but I just sliced his spine with a steel sword. He should be dead. Or at least he shouldn't be moving this much, one or the other. Thought there, yeah, there are 4 of them. Ha! Take that. One-handed went up again. Fantastic. These things are really slow to attack. Jeez. I missed. Freaking freak. Okay. Yeah, you need to stop hitting me now, please. Whoa, ow. Light armor went up, though. That's nice. Marius, in case I haven't mentioned this before, I'm not sure if I have or not. Marius is going to be a light armor character. I actually have a idea for his endgame armor, which we will see much later on in the Let's Play, I'm sure. Alright, so that's 3 down. I'm gonna go ahead and take their stuff. I'm still gonna take the tusks, because they're worth 15 gold, and I'm sure someone somewhere will want to buy them eventually. Come on. Thank you. Boom. Alright, one more. One more to go. Let's... Oh, come on. Thank you. I don't... Oh, no. Freaking... Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this then. That's ridiculous. The equip sets aren't quite working right. I don't understand why. This is the one I hit with my knives, I think. I need to work on judging distance with my two-handed attacks. Ha! Brought you down. How you like them apples? Do I not get any of my knives back? Jesus. Alright, fine. I'm assuming I have to make the knives. Grab that before it annoys the crap out of me. Yeah, I'm guessing I have to make the knives. I don't know if you can buy them from vendors, but I figure wrapping a sliver of iron up in, or whatever metal, in leather and then throwing it isn't that complicated. That's something even old Marius could figure out. So that's not a big deal. I can just buy the raw materials from vendors. And I'm going to go and sneak again because I see wolves. Freaking... Missed him. Jeez. Ah. Alright, I might actually go back to the other mod, because this one is... that little bit of delay on it is gonna throw me off, and it's not as accurate. Practice with it, I guess, a little bit, but... I don't know, the other one, it felt more like I was actually throwing a knife. I threw 2 there, apparently. And I can pick them back up. I don't know, it's weird. I'll figure it out. Looks like that was another one. Oh, there's a little lifeboat. I get the longsword back out. Something has spotted me, apparently. What is it? I think I hear something. I definitely hear something. I have no idea what it is, but I hear it. It's frickin' mud crabs. Of course it is. Okay. Mud crab legs are delicious, so I will take them. Yep. Take all of that. Because with realistic needs and diseases, you can make steamed mud crab legs. So I will be doing that later. I love crab legs. They're delicious. That is a big boat. This isn't part of a quest, is it? It could be part of a quest. I don't think it is, though. I'm going to quick save real quick. Alright, let's practice with the throwing knives a little bit more. Alright, well, missed again. What? Get the sword out. Come on. Good thing wolves aren't very tough. And here I am getting my butt kicked by them anyway. That's not good. Really need to hotkey that. Okay, I'm getting killed by wolves. That's not good. That was ugly. Alright, so Marius is his heart's kinda racing because this has been difficult. Why am I still healing when I don't need to be? This is gonna drive me nuts. There's gotta be a better way to do this. And real quick, I'm gonna go in before I forget. Favorite this, and then get it set up on 4. There we go. Alright, so I got the wolves. I should be taking their pelts, really. They're worth a little bit, and they make leather, which can be used in making knives. I'm getting hungry. Forgot about realistic needs and diseases for a second there. Alright, wrong button. Alright, let's see what kind of food we've got. Fish soup, fruit tea, raw horker meat, raw rabbit leg. I mean, I guess I could I don't know, let's eat the boiled egg. Still hungry. Fish soup, even though it's not my favorite. Now I'm full, and I'm not thirsty. Fantastic. Another horker. Horker meat is really good for cooking with realistic needs and diseases. There's a bunch more horkers. Yeah, I would like to take them out and get their meat. What time is it? It's 3 in the afternoon. Is that another Nern root? Or is that just a really weirdly lit patch of grass? It looks like the latter. That's weird. This game's weird. Alright. There's still, like, no detail on that ship at all. There we go. Good job, Skyrim. Good job. I turned up my settings a little bit, too. I don't know why it's still looking like that. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about the Horkers yet. I'm going to try to sneak as close as possible to the ship. Looks like there's some clams. Clams are also pretty good for cooking in realistic needs and diseases. You could just, like, steam them, I think, and eat them or whatever. Fantastic. Quick save again, because I'm paranoid. Wreck of the Brine Hammer. I'm hearing skittering like mud crabs again. So I thought I would. Oh yeah, there they are. They're over there. See if I can hit him. Yeah, excellent. It didn't actually hurt him though, or maybe it barely missed him. I thought it looked like it hit him. I'll take all your stuff. If there's mud crabs here, let's see if I can find that knife. If there's mud crabs here, I find it unlikely that there's people. Oh, there's a big one over there. I find it unlikely that there's people because I would imagine that the people would have cleared out the mud crabs. So I'm not that worried about it now. Because even the big mud crabs are weak sauce. I can actually go inside. I think I've actually found this wreck before in one of my playthroughs. The tilted deck is starting to make me a little sick, though. Alright, let's take care of this big guy. Whoa, he's actually tougher than I thought. I just level up again? Jeez. Alright, maybe take some light armor this time? Health, I think. Light armor increased by 20%. Fantastic. What's this? Cannot be staggered while sprinting if wearing all light armor. That's very cool. It's going to be a little bit like, I hear you, where are you? It's going to be a little like playing the game all over again from the beginning with this perk overhaul. This is the first time I've ever played with a perk overhaul. So, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's head below deck. See if there's anything down there of interest. Quick save again real quick. Because my game has a bad habit of crashing on load doors. And I hear things immediately. That's not good. And they apparently see me somehow. See if I can get a little hidden. Improve my sneak a little bit. Apparently that's not going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and get healing out just in case there's a bunch of them. Because those, like I said, those big ones actually hit fairly hard, all things considered. It looks like there's a big one right there. Any more in the immediate area? There he is. Hey, buddy. Whoa, okay, yeah, that hurt. He did more damage to me than I did to him. Jeez. I'm getting beaten by a mud crab. This isn't good. That should hurt. Jeez. Now he's having like death spasms. Jesus. Okay, give me all your stuff. I don't get how he has 5 pieces of chitin when the chitin are his claws and he clearly only has 2 claws. Is that like a something from a mod or something, making him have more stuff. What's this? I don't have any lockpicks. That's fantastic. Here's a little one. I'm hearing more of them. Where the heck are they? There's another door with an even tougher lock. Are they like inside there? Are they like inside these other rooms? Anything in here? Salt pile. That's useful for cooking. Gold ore. Ooh, ooh. So even if we can't get into any of those rooms, we've still got this stuff out here, which should be fairly valuable. I would like to find a lockpick, though. Is there one anywhere around here? I doubt it. Here's a frickin' bed. It's not, like, activatable, though. That sound is giving me the creeps. Oh, you guys are gonna have so much fun. You guys are gonna laugh so hard. Oh, cool. When I see my first frostbite spider. Oh god, those things. They give me the creepiest of creeps. Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to get to those guys. I'll just have to remember that this is here for tomorrow. Tomorrow being Marius's tomorrow, not actually our tomorrow. Because that is going to be it for this episode. Marius is going to go back to town, and I'm going to call it a day, and I will talk to you guys, I'll talk to you later.